Alrighty, folks, welcome back. This is Daniel with POVPOOL, and we're starting our third match of today's broadcast of the California Open. This is an alternate match. We did have another match scheduled on this table, but one of the opponents, Vicky Pineda, was still in his match and was kind of holding things up. So we have the return of Senor Robinson Morales from Colombia versus Tung NGUYEN from Garden Grove, California. And Tung is a very talented player. I believe he holds about a 1 average, and he's playing the Colombian champion, Robinson Morales. It looks like Tung is taking white. Tung, although he holds fairly high average, he still has a +3 handicap in this event. So he only has to go to 27 against Robinson Morales, who plays to 30 points. Dry first inning. I actually think this is going to be a good match because Tung is a very talented player. He shows a lot of promise, and although he has around a 1 average, or 0.9 or 1 average, I see him on the rise. I see him improving as well. I do believe he's only been playing for several years as well. What a beautiful shot. Tap, tap. Yeah. Thank you. So Tung gets on the board with a thin hit on the yellow, and goodness, it looks like he has almost the same shot. Only different. Another thin hit. But a billiard is a billiard. Probably play this. Yep, a round table. Thank you, Gil. Oh, looks like the yellow turned off the cushion, the last cushion there. Turned a little bit when it came off. No score there, right? Good shot. Good shot. Like Danny Gibbons says in the chat room, I'm not going to say it exactly the way he says it, but I'm just going to say that Senor Morales does have his hands full. This young man is talented. If anybody is ever interested in getting involved with three-cushion billiards, I know that sometimes it's difficult to find billiard halls that host these tables, or even tables that are in good quality. It's always good to check around, check your local Elks Club, um, or lodge of some type, Eagles Lodge or American Legion. You can check any of those organizations and look into becoming a member. Elks Lodge, for example, once you become a member of one lodge, you can basically go to any Elks in the country and play billiards if they have billiard tables. As you can see, Robinson's, the experience that carries with him and you know, his professionalism, it really shows, because you can tell he immediately knows he's in a tough match. So he's bearing down. Just pulled in 3 points. And he's got to be careful. You know, he knows he has to be careful not to let this young man run away from him. So I think it's going to be very close. Let's just see if my prediction is true. The kiss of death. It's beautiful in here. It's air conditioning is full blast. It's nice and cool in here. If you can get it away from work, or happen to be passing by, or want to make a special trip, get down to Cal Cafe Billares here in the heart of Los Angeles. 5128 Whittier Boulevard. We're having fun. And it's nice and cool. Streaming live here for the next 3 days. I believe that was a run of 2. If I'm mistaken, someone in the chat room let me know. That would make it 6-5. It's a good shot. Well, come around 4 rails, 4 cushions, play to the center of the table, off the red. Outside spin. Right hand spin. And as you can see, Tung is not giving up. He's not going to let this champion scare him away. Just came short there, kissing the yellow before hitting the cushion. And Tung is just exasperated. I laugh, but I only laugh at my own pain because it happens to me too often, as I'm sure it happens to billiard players everywhere. Wow, that was very close. And Robinson he lifts his hand toward Tung to apologize for how lucky he was. I could be mistaken. Maybe Tung actually only has 7. I'm only seeing 7 beads. Upon further inspection, these beads are very far away from me. And there are a lot of distractions here from the control area, as there are people whizzing by me and grabbing my attention. How many is that? That's a very nice shot. I like that shot a lot. This would put him at 10 points, actually. And that'll make it 11. Oh, wait a minute. This needs to keep rolling. It's not going to. And just nine? My goodness. 9 points for Robinson. Yeah, I think this match is going to be extremely close, unless we see Senor Morales break away with something high, like a high run. And you know, sometimes this level of competition will bring that out in the better player. Brings out the best game. Sometimes players do bring out your best game. It's a good confidence booster. And also, to have a game like that on the first day is helpful, because then it allows you to feel a lot more comfortable playing in the rest of the event. You know, what a nice shot that was. Confidence is everything in this, you know, game. Confidence and execution. Run of 3, so so we have ourselves a little bit of a run, but this is a distance shot, so it's missable. Come thin off the white. No. Oh my goodness. Well, that's a good way to play it. That's a very good shot. Exceptional. Woo. Did Joe see that shot? Did you see that shot, Joe? You did? Yeah, you watched the shot. You didn't see it beforehand. Joe Bello. Run of 4, ladies and gentlemen. As mentioned at the beginning of this inning for Robinson. The level of play has brought up his level of competition. He's shooting very well now. Bill Smith brings up a good point too, that this is Robinson's style contrasted against Tung, who is playing one shot at a time, whereas Robinson is playing for speed and position. Coupled with Robinson's experience, I think Robinson's definitely the favorite for this. Well, this is a tough shot. I think he's gonna try to play underneath the red, so he'll come over the yellow. But yep, yeah, he played it. He played it well. It's easy to underspin that ball or overhit the yellow. And Tung is answering back. Looks like 11 for Tung. I just can't see these beads from this far away, and I'm sorry. There's also a 3-point handicap between these two players. So it's difficult for me to determine whether or not they've added their 3 points or not, especially from this distance. Doubling the rail, and that's going to be beautiful. And another beauty. Excuse me. Missed it by that much. Run of 4, very nice. And with high runs like this, it's going to spell doom for Tung NGUYEN. Nguyen. Nice shot. Nice work. I told you, folks, Tung is not going to give up. He's a very determined young man. He will not accept losing. He may have to, but he still doesn't want to. It's a very nice shot. I believe that's 4. Danny Gibbons in the chat room, he said I smell an upset early on in this match. We've got a little dogfight going. This is a special moment so early on. Nice shot.
Fighting at his station. Not the sheriff.
Wow. Yipes. Sorry about the switching, guys. Ooh. Here comes Tung. I do like Bill Smith's assessment, though. Tung playing one shot at a time, and Robinson playing position and speed, and really looking for the, for the run. We can obviously see, though, that Robinson has more experience. Simply by his demeanor. Uh-oh. Ooh, he almost got lucky. I actually think, Robinson has over 25 at this point. I think he's actually, I think he's at 26 now. That's got to be rough, especially for Tung, who has played a couple of strong innings in this match and still loses to Robinson. I mean, we can see what's happening here. Yeah, that's it. 30 to 18. And I have to say, a good match for Tung, who's the way he played. He could very well end up in second place in his flight, second to Robinson. So, with that, I believe we're still going to have Vicky Pineda versus Gil Najim. So stand by, and let's thank sponsors, Tiger Products, and POVPOOL is also sponsored by JB Cases. So want to thank John Barton and JB Cases for working with POVPOOL. Check out jbcases.com. Thanks a lot.